Hello guys, welcome back home and welcome back to my channel. And today I'll be sharing with you guys my top 5 videos that I recommend for every student out there to watch, especially this break period. And out of these 5 movies, I've watched all of them, and I won't just be giving you guys a video that I've not watched as other content creators do. So in the movie that I'll be sharing in this video, you draw inspirations for your academics. Not just academics, it will also help you in other areas of your life and help you to understand there is more to academics. And I carefully picked these videos because they have low sexual graphic stuff, so you can actually watch the video with your parents or with your friends. You don't have to be afraid. Trust me, when I give you recommendation, just trust my recommendation. They are like, I don't watch rubbish. So and if you found the video very contentful, I will also advise that you share with your friends. And if I've not introduced myself, I think I've introduced myself. Okay, I'm Raphael. I'm currently a pharmacy student at University of Nigeria in Nsukka, and the number 1 movie on my list is A Beautiful Mind. It is a true life story about John Nash, the Nobel Prize laureate. According to the movie, John Nash was an introverted, smart student who got admitted into Princeton University, and he found it very hard to fit among students because they kind of considered him arrogant. I think I was able to like really fit into the character in the movie because the guy was very much introverted and he found it very difficult to make friends, and he was very smart. And at Princeton they were given a project and they were told to come up with something new. He conducted some research and he came up with the game theory solution and stuff, and he received commendation from his lecturer. He rode well with his roommate, who was named Charles, who was his best friend. Remember, I told you guys that this guy is an introverted guy. And upon graduation, he became a lecturer at MIT, where he met his wife. It was later discovered that he was suffering from schizophrenia. Like, it's a type of condition where your mind will just be giving you unreal things. And it was later found out that his best friend Charles never existed, that it was just due to the sickness and some other things that happened in the movie, and he had to live with disorder and stuff. Like, just go and watch the movie, because trust me, the movie is a nice stuff. Like, in the end I was literally crying. So just go and check it out. And whenever I tell you that something is interesting, it's really super interesting. And number 2 on my list is The Age of 17, and the story is about Nadine Franklin, a 17-year-old who has a brother and a mom. She lost her dad when she was still small, and she was very closer to the dad. So she's also this kind of person that is very much withdrawn and introverted. Making friends was very difficult for her. Like, I found the movie interesting. Seeing her trying to make friends, all to no avail, kind of reminds me of my childhood experiences. And later in the movie, her best friend started dating his elder brother, and she really doesn't like it. So like, that was where her issues really started from. And the plot is in a school setting, so you will enjoy the movie. Go and check it out. And I don't know whether you've clicked on the subscribe button. Click on the subscribe button, click on the like button, click on your notification icon so that I'll be notified whenever I release videos such as this. And number 3 on my list is The Good Will Hunting. Good Will Hunting. I so much love this one. It's a movie about a school dropout that was so smart that he self-taught himself mathematics, chemistry, and all these sciences. But he was a bully, and he's also outgoing and extroverted as well. But he didn't want to continue with his education because he thinks that there is nothing new about the school. That is the same knowledge recycled every time. So he joined his friends, started doing many jobs, and was a janitor at MIT. But later in the movie, we found out that he was someone that was very emotionally battered psychologically. But he's that type of a person that doesn't believe that no one can help him. And from the movie, he is even smarter than the psychologist that they brought to him. So he was just making jest out of them. And he even broke up with his girlfriend because he didn't really want to tell her truth or open up things about to her. And I don't want to explain much, so just go and check out the movie. Trust me, the movie is a nice movie. You will gain a lot from it, not just academics. You will gain a lot. And number 4th movie on my list is The Man Who Knew Infinity. To be honest, I've not really finished this movie, but to an extent, like, the movie makes sense and is very recommended for students. And it's about an Indian known as Srinivasa something. Guys, I cannot remember the name, but he was thought he was indigent but was a mathematical genius. So he was doing many jobs. He was a dropout, and not that he dropped out because he didn't have the money. Not that he dropped out because he wanted to drop out, like there was no money. He was very indigent, and he was now doing some menial jobs. And the place he works at, they now started using him as their accountant, and because of his mathematical skills. So they now encouraged him to go and apply. I'll start sending mails to university lecturers at Cambridge. And at a point, a particular lecturer noticed his work and invited him over to Cambridge, and he was so happy about that. But he had a wife before then, so he had to leave the wife and travel to London. So you can imagine what happened. So he left his wife, and stuff happened, lots of things. So just go and check out the movie. I won't tell you the end. And the 5th on my list is I think that's the last on my list, and the name of the movie is, before I call the name of the movie, go and click on the subscribe button and like the video, then turn on your notification icon and make sure you share the video. And the number 5th movie on my list is The 3 Idiots. I had to add it as the last movie because majority of students have watched the movie. If you have not watched the movie, go and try out the movie. It makes sense. If you have not watched the movie, you are really missing out on a lot. You are missing out on a trend. I think I watched this movie some years ago, even if it's 5 or even 6 years ago, and the movie still resonates now. Like it still makes sense till now. And the movie kind of teaches that it's not just about coming to school to grab your certificate and leave. There is more to it. I think you'll learn more about it. And if you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching. And I also made a video about my top 7 books that I recommend for students. Just click on this next video because that is where I made the video. Just click on that video now and make sure that you share this video to your friends. Thank you for watching, and I love you guys.